All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hopeful elect out there, the brothers that pushes truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so I just want to do a short lesson, or however long the spirit of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai allows it to go. And I want to name the video Esau will fall, all right, or the whole house of Esau will fall, all right, or the house of Esau will fall, whichever title Yahweh Shah sees fit I use. But Lord Woods, brothers can see on the screen, I did a simple Google search for divided we fall meaning, and it says this page is about the saying united we stand, divided we fall, possibly meaning if we work together we can be successful, if we fight each other we will fail, right? That's what you see going on right now within the house of Edom. All right. The reason why his system, well, the main reason why, because it's prophecy that his system collapses. But there's a lot of division in the house of Esau, which is these American Edomites, them different NATO and EU Edomites, the Russian Edomites, and so on and so forth. All right. If they came together, they could be more successful. All right. But them fighting each other, all right, that's why their system is collapsing. The world is collapsing. The kingdom is collapsing. All right. That's why the Lord Yahweh Shai said that a house divided against itself should not stand. And the whole house of Esau right now is strongly against themselves, strongly against each other. All right. I'm gonna pause it real quick. All right, Salakia. Lord Woods, brothers can see on the screen. This is the front page of the Drudge Report, and as you can see at the very top, it says Financial Times. Putin and Biden delivered dual fiery speeches on Ukraine. Perils grow. All right, which I'm pretty sure all the brothers saw this. It came out yesterday. Yeah, this is a heavy division within the two top nations in Edom. All right, with America being the headquarters of the Edomite Empire. All right, and the Russian Edomites, which is powerful as well. All right, they're heavy odds with each other. All right, and it's going to lead to their kingdom being demolished. All right, because we know the scriptures speak about Russia, Gog and Magog. All right, the bear, whatever you want to call it, coming up against the great whore, right along with an assembly of other great nations. All right, and their own allies, the NATO and the EU. All right, so it says Biden and Putin delivered dual fire speeches on Ukraine. Yeah, because Biden snuck over there to Ukraine when he said he was going to Europe. He snuck. Well, I guess he wasn't lying, but he said no, he didn't say he was going directly to Ukraine, but he snuck over there to Ukraine. I think he gave a speech in Poland. All right, and basically said, Babylon stands with Ukraine, basically fighting words. Basically, what he was kicking out was fighting words. All right, and like Elder Tahar said, we're pretty much in World War III because America and NATO was involved in this war. All right, Ukraine would have got taken over with a long time ago, like probably last year sometime, if Babylon and if the beast didn't interfere. All right, but the beast intervening, all right, and giving them weapons and things like that allowed them to stay in the fight, which even though they're still losing. But it says the leaders of the United States and Russia deliver blistering, contradictory addresses, Slovakia in Europe, Eastern Europe on Tuesday, showcasing sparkly opposing worldviews as they spoke on the eve of the first anniversary of the Ukraine war that has set two superpowers increasingly at odds. Yeah, you gotta get the app. They always want you to pay for something or download something. But yeah, like I said, two top superpowers within the nation of Edom at heavy odds with each other. And eventually it's gonna lead to them destroying themselves, like the scriptures say. Alright. And also, which I'm pretty sure all the brothers out there are aware, Russia suspended the nuclear treaty that they had So you take, like the scripture say, the third will come quickly, man. We're right around the corner from the third world war. All right. The scripture speak about us not prophesying of a time far off. This is right around the corner, man. This is Isaiah chapter 19, verse 1. The burden of Egypt. Behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, which Egypt is America. And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. Verse 2, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Right, that's what you're seeing right now. All right, that's what you're seeing with this. The Egyptian against the Egyptians. Both are Edomite ran nations. All right, and they're going to come at each other and destroy each other. All right. Again, like I said, Putin and Biden delivered dueling Salakia fiery speeches on Ukraine perils growth, which perils need dangers. What's the great perils? The nuclear war. All right. The only coincidence is that that treaty got suspended, which the treaties don't matter anyway. Esau breaks treaties like a kid breaks candy in half. No, he don't respect treaties and none of that. All right. But it just showed, that was a sign to show how close we are to the Third World War. And also this too, Supreme Court takes internet puzzled, confused, modern web at stake. Takes a Supreme Court takes on internet. That's also something really what I kind of been keeping my eye on. All right, this whole situation with the internet. All right, but yeah, man, we're in the last days of the last days. You know, this devil's time is about up. Let's get that in St. Matthew chapter 19 verse 12. Salakia. Verse 12, verse 22. Chapter 12, verse 22. Salakia. This Isaiah. I meant say Salakia. St. Matthew chapter 12, verse 22. Then was brought unto him. Salakia. So I just hit the point 25. St. Matthew chapter 12, verse 25. And Yahushua knew the thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself should not stand. Right? And the house of Esau is against each other. These different Edomite ran kingdoms are against each other. And they're going to demolish each other. They're going to destroy each other. All right? That says the King James Bible. All right? They're going to demolish each other. All right? In the Third World War. And you can clearly see that the Third World War is right around the corner if you're not living under a rock. All right? And this is all prophecies that they destroy each other. This Revelation chapter 6, verse 3. Yeah, I'll read verse 4. I'll start at 3. Revelation chapter 6, verse 3. And when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, come and see. And there went out another horse that was red, all right, which represents Esau, so-called white man. And power was given to him to sat thereon to take peace from the earth. And that's what they've done. All right, this whole, ever since all this devil is about is war. All right. When you do the history of America, I forget the exact number, but I think it might have been, what is it? Maybe like 3-4 years, if I ain't mistaken. I could be wrong. I forget the exact number that America hasn't been at war. All right. Now right now, the whole thing with Ukraine and all this is all about war, man. War. Or what the scripture say again? That's just another sign to show that Esau is the so-called white man. It said to take peace from the earth. And who's done that? The so-called white man. He's took peace from the earth. All right. Again, ever since America's been in existence, I think it might have been like 3 or 4 or 5 times that they haven't been in war. All right. I know all through my life, it's been wars. Afghanistan, Iran, tons of wars, man. All right. But the Afghanistan war lasted like what? 20 years, I think. 20 or 12 years or something like that. All right. Crazy, man. But this was the lot this devil was getting. He was set up to take peace from the earth. People praying for world peace. You want world peace, you got to pray that the Lord take this devil out of power. Because the Lord set him up to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword, right? And given to him was a great sword, because his blessing is the sword. And the ultimate sword, pause it one more time. This is the great of the greatest sword. Alright. ICBM nuclear missile, intercontinental ballistic missile. And check out, when you type in, I just typed in ICBM and look what it came up. U.S. believes Russia has failed intercontinental ballistic missile tests around when, I'm guessing when Biden was over there. Yeah. U.S. believes Russia had failed intercontinental ballistic missile test around when Biden was over there. Which is probably a lie. They probably didn't even launch it. You know. When you just type in ICBM, this is the first thing that comes up. Alright, but like the Lord said, you should hear wars and rumors of wars, but the end is not yet, roughly paraphrasing. Why? Because other prophecies have to come to pass. Alright? The major one is the Charagma, the microchip technology. Alright, but the scripture say the third will come quickly, man. So we right there at the doorstep. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And peace and safety to you, brothers, that push this truth and sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.